Nick, you wanted to talk?
Yes, welcome. I'm delighted to have you here.
Thanks, Nick. Happy to be here. And I know Hector is too.
I was honestly surprised you dipped your foot in the tag division at all, with your focus on getting back to Braun.
If we win tonight, Hector and I will carry those titles with pride. But when Royal Rumble time rolls around...
You want in, and if you win, you'll be heading over to Mr. Pierce's domain. I understand. But that's a long ways off. You and your partner should be focusing on tonight.
I agree. By the way, have you seen Hector? He wasn't here when I got to the building.
Not yet. Ask around the locker room. You don't have long before doors open.
Hey, Roxanne. You haven't seen Hector around, have you?
Afraid not. But I try not to pay attention to the locals, so I could have missed him.
You ever get tired of being this way, Roxanne?
Do you ever get tired of your good guy act? You spend months down in NXT showing kids the ropes, giving back, and look what it's gotten you.
A shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships?
Like that's your goal? You said it at the press conference. This is a detour. You're not getting closer to what you want. Heyman must be laughing at how you've fallen.
Your pep talks could really use some work.
If you listened, you wouldn't need one. Playing Mr. Nice Guy won't get you what you want. Next time life offers you a choice between the right thing and the thing you're hungry for, eat.
Jacob?
Archetype. Yeah. Back on SmackDown? Back in the game?
That's right. You haven't seen my partner around, have you?
Oh, yeah. You a tag specialist now. All that talk about a big comeback and beating Braun for the belt over on Raw? But you went up here, on my show, fighting New Day?
My goals haven't changed. Heyman, Braun, WWE title. That's where I'm headed.
The first day you walked back in here, you looked me in my eye and told me my Intercontinental title don't mean nothing.
No. It means everything in the world. To you. That's what the WWE Championship means to me. So the only issue we have is in your head.
And here comes the Archetype, looking to add another accomplishment to his already impressive list with the WWE Tag Team.
Where's his partner, Cole? Where's Hector Flores?
If he's walking into this match alone, this could be a very short night for the New Day. And they know it too. Look at the faces on Kofi and Xavier. You have to wonder if they had something to do with this.
I don't think the Archetype cares one way or another. He's ready to go alone. I guess we have a handicap match.
How can you have a match for the tag team titles without a tag team? This is ludicrous.
You can't fault the Archetype's bravery, but Wade is right. We're having a tag team title match with only one team.
What if he manages to beat the New Day? That would be a strong victory. Virtually impossible. The New Day is without a doubt one of the finest tag teams in history. If Hector Flores does not show up, the Archetype is going to be a miracle.
Thunderous Club comes down. Very effective.
Propping him up in the corner.
Thrown to the outside. Precarious position for the opposition. First on the ropes.
WWE Tag Team title defense became a handicap match when the Archetype's partner, Hector Flores, never came through the curtain. Wicked clothesline. Pin attempt by the champion. The challenger stays in the match with a kick out.
Testing those early waters and getting some interesting results. Swinging neckbreaker.
Brutal stomp to the body. And followed up by another to the chest.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
I think Woods may have cracked a smile when he connected with that attack. He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Last second knee to the face there. Sit-out slam.
There's the tag. Sent into the corner. Oh, he had Kofi scouted.
Takes the arm, going to wrench it a little bit. But a good old-fashioned punch to the mouth breaks it.
Off the springboard.
Boom! Risking it all here. Throwing absolute caution to the wind there, and it paid off big time. Kingston able to dodge that.
Sit-out slam. Xavier Woods in with the tag.
The champ looking to retain.
Ref caught the feet on the ropes. He knew what was coming there. Clothesline! Launched right out of the ring. Kofi turns it around.
Kingston is putting his opponent on notice. There it is, the spear!
And he manages to kick out at one.
An absolutely incredible kick out from him at this point.
Just a battering strike. Ooh, vicious kick to the spine. Wow, what impact. Xavier Woods falling victim to an onrush now.
Hell yeah, man. Somehow Woods needs to turn for the man. Ties the other way.
Powerline out at one.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Producing a trampling. This is not looking good for him.
He's really struggling here, and you can tell it's getting to him.
Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades.
Lift it up. What's next?
Oh, rearranging the facial features just like that.
The champ looks dead on their feet.
Oh, he's in a bad way now. All he can do is keep going. Try to ignore the pain.
Focus up now.
Oof! Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Oh!
Oh, man. Titling the balance with the pin.
And what did I tell you? The Archetype beat the odds, and now we have a new WWE Tag Team Champion.
That was a fluke, Booker. You just said it yourself. Tag Team Champion.
Are you kidding me? You're letting the New Day retain the titles.
I understand your frustration. I do. But in this instance, the rules are absolutely clear.
Then you should change the damn rules.
Well, Paul Levesque disagrees with you. Sorry your partner couldn't be bothered to show up for the biggest match of his life.
I was stuck in a locker room.
I'd be nervous if I was facing us too. But getting a case of performance anxiety is still a forfeit.
It wasn't a damn forfeit. I beat you.
In a handicap match, not the tag team match that was signed. I'm sorry, gentlemen. My hands are tied. The New Day retain the titles.
Dusty finish for the winners of the Dusty Classic. Nice.
You're really gonna let them get away with this? It's obvious they locked me in there so this would happen.
Zip it, Bastardo El Mago. We were in the New Day tour bus with 12 to 14 of our closest friends before the match. Our alibi is ironclad.
Forget it, Hector. It's not worth it.
You're right. We do our talking in the ring. Give us a rematch.
I don't think there's going to be a rematch.
Why not?
Hector, I'm really proud of the work that we've put into this team and how far we've come, but you know my focus is on the WWE Championship. And you're ready to be a superstar on your own. There's not going to be a rematch because it's time we go our separate ways.
Oh my God! He just threw you through the barbershop window! That was amazing!
Xavier, take the win, along with your belts, back to Kofi. I've got a show to run, and 2 new single superstars to book. Come find me when you're ready for your first match.
I get the impression you think walking away from the tag team scene is a bad idea.
I do think that a bird in the hand is sometimes worth 2 in the bush. You and Hector had a real chance at beating the New Day in a rematch.
It's been 6 months since I lost to Braun. If I'm going to get back to him and Heyman, I need to get going on my road to WrestleMania.
It might be a bit early for WrestleMania talk, but if you want to move up the card, there's no time like the present.
I like the sound of that. What are you thinking?
This match will help you re-establish yourself.
Back at WWE, back for glory, the Archetype.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Wisconsin, weighing in at 214 pounds, Cowboy!
Say what you will about this comeback, but their Archetype is not taking any shortcuts. That willingness to grind says something about who he is.
It says he's stubborn. In this business, sometimes the shortcut is the path to the top.
This is where redemption turns real. An absolute earth mover of a human being, J.C. Mateo. Won titles and main events around the world and is ready to do it here in WWE.
And his opponent, representing MFT NXT from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 264 pounds, J.C. Mateo!
And J.C. Mateo has really been all action since being brought into WWE by Solo Sikoa, perhaps the most trusted soldier of Solo's MFT army.
Well, you look at this guy's pedigree, and you know he's legit. From his amateur wrestling career to taking Mexico and Japan by storm, J.C. Mateo is the real deal.
The real deal with unreal power and strength. Talk about an invaluable asset to Solo Sikoa and his MFTs. You're looking at a well-traveled superstar who has seen a lot in the ring.
With experience comes confidence. There's nothing you can throw at this competitor that could phase him in the slightest.
He'll be looking to utilize that wisdom in this matchup.
But then there's J.C. Mateo, just this massive ball of muscle in human form. A premier athlete, J.C. Mateo's power and explosiveness seemingly have no limits.
And I think we're still just scratching the surface of what J.C. Mateo brings to the table here in WWE.
And into the collar and elbow. Oh, man!
Oh, man. Stiff shot to the abdomen.
Big counter by Mateo.
Boom! Precision elbow strike.
Come on, man. You know there aren't any timeouts in this business. Get your head right and get back in there.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Oh, man! The heel is hot, and now it is being bent in directions it was never designed to go.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Like it was nothing.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Trading back and forth blows now.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Snapmare and elbow drop.
He is just feeding off the electricity from the WWE Universe.
From the...
Oh, the high risk does not pay off.
Mateo formulating a move.
Punishing power slam.
JC may have seen things off.
Shoulder up right away.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
Big move, but it's still unable to end this.
With the greatest of ease.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Wow, what a club.
Ooh. Mateo is appearing helpless. What's going to happen?
Arm wringer.
Ooh, what? Wasn't expecting that.
Gut wrench.
Oh, into a German suplex.
9.
Timely reversal on JC.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
Late.
JC is covered. He kicks out at 2.
He's got that fight
not staying down for nothing.
Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades.
Boom. Oh, targeting the leg with that stomp.
Mateo surprises him.
Absolutely chucked. Shoulders down. This might do it.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Forge that off. What a response.
Mateo out of there in a hurry.
Spear. And a pinfall for the victory. It's enough to put him away. No, somehow kicked out.
How on earth did he get his shoulder up in time?
And look at this.
What a power.
And now it's Mateo with the late pin. Oh, my God.
Man, that might be pure muscle memory.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore. This capacity crowd is really willing these competitors on.
It's moments like this that show you what you're made of. Incoming.
A show of disrespect from Mateo.
He's making his way to ringside now.
Beautiful senton.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
Making his feelings very clear here.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Stone cold with a clothesline.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out
From the opposition.
Mateo never saw that coming.
Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
Oh, stop, stop, stop. Oh, a forearm smash.
Better watch out. He's in harm's way. Mateo's pulled it.
Down he goes.
JC went down in a heap.
It is enough. Finally, it's over.
Here is your winner,
The crowd believed in him tonight, and he didn't let them down.
The adoration of the WWE Universe feels great, but history shows applause doesn't guarantee success. You'll need more than that to keep this comeback going.
You all right? I know you had your eyes on those tag titles.
Nah, I get it. I really do. You gotta keep your eye on the prize.
We both do. You're back in the bigs. It's not time for you to share the spotlight. It's time for you to steal every show you're on.
You're right. Absolutely. What you did in there with Aldis is give me an opportunity. And I'm gonna take it.
Pretty soon, everyone on SmackDown is going to know what I have all along. Hector Flores is a name people are going to remember. Hey, heard you were looking for me?
Welcome home, Moose. Right back where you belong.
It took me a minute, but I got here. Now all I gotta do is get in there with the main event.
You better be ready to put in that work if you want to reach my lofty heights.
That's what I'm working on.
I do know one person who's definitely looking to put his hands on you. My cousin Jacob doesn't like you very much.
Yeah, I've gotten that impression. First champion I've ever set off by telling him I didn't want to take his title.
Fatu is not an enemy you want. I'd put some eyes in the back of my head if I was you.
Always. Thanks, Jay.
I specifically handpicked this match for you.
The archetype is back. The archetype is here.
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Wisconsin, weighing in at 214 pounds, Cowboy!
Listen to that reaction. These people have not forgotten what the archetype means to this place and this business.
Sure, they remember the past. The question everyone should be asking is whether or not this guy has a future.
Time to find out if the archetype still sets the standard.
Still at the best in the ring and the rap game after all these years. Here comes our truth.
Y'all know what time it is. This is when we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this. This is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I be skipping the jump in, leaving the competition, make him disappear like your favorite magician. I ride until the wheels are off. I bounce back to the next gets off. Most of the time you see me, I'm just being simple. Different times I'll be busting them up like a pimple. Stating my claim to fame, to be the most must-see OG sling in the game. Haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off for so sharp yet. What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody, here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this. This is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
And you know the saying, beat you any day and twice on Sunday? That's more or less what a 2 out of 3 falls match is.
Well, a lot.
But hold on, look at this, starting with a respectful handshake here.
Yeah, everyone loves sportsmanship. Let's just see how long things stay respectful.
Kind of a jaded view of things, matches, obviously there's a chance that things can get heated here, but these two competitors clearly realize that just comes with the territory.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex. Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Oh my, boot to the spine right there.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Goes into the pin. There's two. No, he punched the shoulder before three.
That was so close. The end has to be near. Back and forth we go.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Bang!
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Somehow still standing. Somehow still punching away.
Bang! A blind hurricane of fists. No end in sight.
And just like that, the scales were imbalanced.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Oh, what a response. Spear! Into the pin attempt. Oh, somehow.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out. Just a continuous rush on R-Truth here.
R-Truth has run into a roadblock.
Snapmare and an elbow drop. R-Truth seems to be really worn out.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even from the top.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Really just laying it in.
Stomp.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Ooh, what a damaging blow. From the top rope.
Nicely done.
That's underneath. That's a shoulder tackle. Gonna fly through the air once again with yet another shoulder tackle. Gonna finish this sequence up with a big slam. That should do it right there. Breaks the count.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only gonna get closer.
If this lands, it might be all.
R-Truth steers clear there. Big impact on the suplex. R-Truth is being measured. The end could be near.
Catches the kick. Burst into a quick takedown. Oh, God. What you doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch.
This might just do it. This might just end it all.
There is no mercy being shown.
Oh, tapping out. Surrendering to the pain, man.
Looking to put this one away.
2 count. Oh, finally, monumental victory.
Here is your winner,
The archetype has returned with conviction. Tonight was proof of that.
Yeah, it's a big win, Cole, but he can't afford to stand still. He's not coming back as much as he's trying to catch up.
I think you have the opportunity to do something special here.
Not trying to be difficult, but that doesn't work for me. Got something else? Solid match, but not right for me now. Got anything else?
A man who adds to his legacy with every match.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Wisconsin, weighing in at 214 pounds, Cowboy!
The crowd may love him, but all that goodwill does not win championships.
Maybe not, but his work ethic just might. The archetype never takes a night off.
Can the archetype rise, or does the climb stop here?
Put your ones up for Solo.
And his opponent, representing MFT from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
Man, the evolution of Solo Sikoa has been fascinating to watch. The faces surrounding him have changed, but Solo's rage is steadfast.
Power dynamics are always changing here in WWE, but you're right. Solo has managed to weather many storms in that regard.
Just goes to show you Solo's determination. Sikoa is as cutthroat as they come, and is earning titles in NXT and on the main roster.
And you need to be cutthroat when you run in the circle that Solo does. And we know Solo won't show any mercy here.
That's because Solo is no longer only an enforcer. Solo straight up runs things around here. Dropping the gloves right away. We got a hockey fight on our hands.
Well, that's exactly what I want to see, man. Two warriors.
Crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here.
Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh, all this heavy artillery is really adding up. Oh. Oof.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Ooh. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Chop! Point of the elbow, nailed it. Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Punctuating it all with one last stomp.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow perched up top.
Almost lost their balance, but regained it.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there. Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework. Down in a hurry.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
From the top.
This has definitely been a physical match, and we're seeing just how physical now.
Uh-oh. Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
Shoulder into the midsection, and a pin going for the 3 count.
Reverses the pin, shoulders down. He narrowly avoids the count. Not yet.
Boom. Goes for the kick, but it is caught. And dragon screw leg whip.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Goes for the suplex. Powered up high. Oh, but dropping behind and ain't taking out the knee.
Effective fist to get out of trouble.
This is getting into dangerous waters here.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
No. Locked in. He's ready for anything.
Stepping out of the ring here.
Gonna wrench that arm a little bit.
Ooh, eats a big right.
Spinning solo.
Sikoa channeling all of his negative energy into something painful there.
Against the barricade there, man.
Sliding into the ring now.
Oh, no. You hear that count, guys? Nobody wants a count out here.
Oh, right on the barricade. Gut first.
Boom, what an uppercut.
He's got the WWE Universe behind him and willing them into giving him a boost here.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. We may be moments away from Solo's demise. Counter. Saw it coming.
Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals. Ooh. Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of cowardice, but I personally think it's strategic thinking. Ooh.
Looks like a play to go after the legs now. And he turned it around. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Face right in a barricade. What reflexes to stop Sikoa?
And now he's taking the time to show a complete from the heavens.
We could see a count out here.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Uh-oh.
Reversal into the Bulldog. Oh, a clothesline.
Not done yet.
Another one. Trifecta.
Oh, my God.
Whip back into the ring.
His eyes are fixated. He's looking to end this.
Ringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist block.
Right out of it. Oh, yes. man, that looked like that busted him open.
It's unbelievable that these athletes are a mismatch in any capacity. But here we are.
Solo dodge is a bull.
Rearing way back. Samoan spike.
Sikoa just turned
And the
lights
cover.
out.
You've got to be kidding me.
And ref didn't even count that two. What the hell?
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. Picked up and being carried around now.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right.
Ref, do your job. You're supposed to be watching the shoulders on the mat. Not playing rope inspector.
Talking a little smack to a fallen opponent and breaking their face.
Immediate cover after the impact. 2. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner,
All that rebuilding looks to have paid off tonight as quiet work has turned into loud results.
Oh, this win will go a long way towards building his confidence as the stakes continue to rise.
This one will really sell some tickets.
That doesn't quite align with my current goals. What else do you have?
A man who reminds the world who he is one match at a time.
Americano's here, y'all. But are there any more around?
and his opponent from the Gulf of America, weighing in at 202 pounds, El Grande Americano!
And despite him seemingly being an invention of Chad Gable, fans across Mexico and the rest of the world are starting to cheer on El Grande Americano, probably because that's not Chad Gable under the mask anymore.
You are wrong on so many levels, Michael Cole. This man, who was never Chad Gable and is still the same guy he's been since debuting in Mexico decades ago, he's just getting more popular because the WWE Universe has slowly warmed up to El Grande Americano.
And it's El Grande Americano here, set for competition.
I gotta give it up for this guy, this international superstar, El Grande Americano. I like to call him a mythical figure, like Pancho Villa of the sports entertainment. Competed all over the world, all over Mexico, but hit hard and straight into the pin.
There's two.
He definitely got walked on that one, but he obviously had the wherewithal to kick out. Using the arm like a billy club. Going blow for blow, each one getting stiffer.
No quick finish, not at all.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Just emptying everything they've got now.
Snap there and an elbow drop. Placed against the turnbuckles. Repeated elbows in the corner. And any one of those shots can take you out for good.
Great thinking right there.
Scaling the turnbuckle here. From the top rope. Diving elbow drop. And he goes for the pin. A kick out at 2.
He must have used his last ounce of energy to get that shoulder up.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Whoa, what a chop right there.
With the counter.
Spear right in hand.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
This is where you really find out what someone's made of.
Into the barricade.
El Grande's tied up here, belly to belly.
And El Grande only finds himself on the defensive.
El Grande's arsenal is being taken away.
Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match. Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Making a timely return to the ring.
He's been put in a bind.
Oh, belly-to-belly throw.
Oh, man, this might be it.
2. No, he gets the shoulder up.
It's clearly taken a lot out of them to still kick out at this point, but they know it's worth it.
El Grande turns that away. Oh, managed to make a well-timed kick to the gut. And misses on the springboard.
A non-stop flurry of offense from him.
He's on a roll and looking unstoppable.
And averting damage there.
Oh, a clothesline.
Not done yet.
Another one. Trifecta.
And his ribs may be smarting as it seems his torso is the target du jour.
I can't see this fight going much deeper.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Back up top.
From the top rope.
Quick escape from Dane.
Big kick to the leg right there. All gonna drop the arm. All gonna roll right through right there. Oh, here we go.
And a kick out at only 1.
I'm impressed by this level of resilience deep into a match. What stamina.
And Americano is continually on the defensive.
El Grande has to trust his instinct.
He sends El Grande in.
Down he goes.
Is it enough to put Americano away?
Break in the face.
That might have done it. This could be it. 2 count. Mighty power down at 2. I can't believe it.
As close to 3 as you could possibly get without the bell ringing.
Feeling the energy and ready to bring it to his opponent.
Oh, the thump. Successive attacks have him staggering.
Yeah, I really don't know how much more of this he
Once more, setting it up.
slammed down hard. Is it enough to put Americano away?
Only 2?
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it, myself included.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. Off the ropes, springboard disaster kick. Reversal. And that turns things around. Turns that back on El Grande.
These men have stood toe-to-toe and gone blow for blow this entire match.
Yeah, I don't know how much more they possibly can have left. quick answer. Snapmare to set up their opponent. Full head of steam. Ballsy kick.
Kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
Both legs grapevine. Submission incoming. Locked in. Locked out. Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades.
What you doing here, Corey? Great ring awareness getting to the ropes. Oh. That'll dislocate your jaw.
The end of El Grande could be on its way.
El Grande catches him by surprise. Placing him in the corner. He's got him up on his shoulders. El Grande into the pin for the win. No! Kick out at 2.
And clearly, truly taking the concept of fight forever to heart.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles. He picked his moment, stayed composed, and pulled away when it counted most.
That's right. It was tactical, clean, and efficient. And that is a textbook way to show the WWE Universe that the archetype just might truly be back.
There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner, and I don't have a match.
Yeah, you've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big 4 PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him, and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than...
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series. One-on-one with Penta.
Aldis might have mentioned something about that.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are going to have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector.
The Archetype set to take on Kaiser.
What the hell? It's the Samoan Werewolf. The Archetype is in trouble.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull him off.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Fatu's letting him off the hook tonight.
And the Archetype may be hurt.
Archetype, I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. Every day, you out there talking. Oh, I gotta get back to Braun and the Wise Man. Oh, all that matters is the WWE title. Nah! I told Road Dogg I want the Archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See? This isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Cause after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
Whether it's a PLE, a live event, or an indie show with 217 people, they should all feel that way.
You still get butterflies before you go out there?
I've got a match against Jacob Fatu tonight. There's a whole swarm in there.
The Samoan Werewolf's no joke.
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu tries anything, I'll be there.
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan Werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You have been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Jacob Fatu is a force you haven't seen since you were destroyed by Braun Breaker. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can. Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan Werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Tonight is the greatest challenge of the Archetype's career.
A match with Jacob Fatu isn't just a challenge, it's right there in the name of the PLE. This is about survival.
That's exactly right, Wade. Fatu said it best himself. This isn't an opportunity for the Archetype. It's a sentence.
We're about to find out if this is the Archetype's new beginning or the end of the comeback.
Possibly the most dominant champion in WWE has arrived.
I had the opportunity to work with Fatu early in his career after he got outside, and you could feel that he was a generational talent when he walked in the door, man.
Here's a statistic for you. Since winning the Intercontinental Championship, Jacob Fatu has defended the title 18 times. The longest of those matches was 6 minutes, 34 seconds. The Samoan Werewolf does not work by the hour.
You can take a player off the street, but you can't take the street out of the player.
Introducing the challenger from Wisconsin, weighing in at 214 pounds, Cowboy! And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The Intercontinental Championship, one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment.
And here we go. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Fatu as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Survive. If he can make it through Fatu's initial blitz and take him into the deep waters, maybe he can find a hole in the werewolf's game.
You might as well ask someone to survive getting mauled by a grizzly bear in the wilderness. Even if you manage to crawl away, you will never be the same.
To a collar and elbow.
Finds a way to get into a wrist lock of their own.
Finding a way out to get the top wrist lock here.
STO.
The champion looking slightly rocked now.
Sure, he's not 100%, but he'll be all right. He just needs to focus on the task at hand.
The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob Fatu took that as a personal insult. Now the Archetype has a chance to win the title, and Fatu is looking to end his comeback once and for all. Oh, toss to ringside. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Dodges out of the way.
What a super kick right there.
Oh, my Lord. What contact.
Oh, here we go. This is raw power. Way up and down hard.
The champion with plans of driving their opponent through the earth.
Oh.
It's that time. Uh-oh.
Fends it off. Good counter.
This is turning into a brawl. No end in sight to this exchange.
No one is holding back here. Going all out.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Oh, a clothesline.
Not done yet.
Another one. Trifecta. Sliding back into the ring. And this one's taken to the outside.
Oh, sent careening into the ring post.
Close fist connects. The champ's slowing down some now.
And as the damage accumulates, you really need to start being more cautious.
Caught with a punch.
And he counters.
Quick evasion.
Going takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at pin. The pin for the championship.
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first. And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter.
Looking to line up a big clothesline to the outside, and that was a hard landing onto the ground. Caused some major damage, and while things might be about to get a lot worse.
Suicide dive!
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Just bludgeoning their opponent.
The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. And now thrown back into the ring.
Impaled by a spear.
Boom, what a forearm.
Big knee. Between the shoulder blades.
scouted, now can capitalize. Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. And he stops that offense.
Oh, big back fist connects.
Oh, a clothesline. Not done yet. Another one. Trifecta.
Visiting them in the corner here.
Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out.
The Archetype just took out the referee.
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt.
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
What the?
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this! You made me do this!
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called Archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you. Like you took so many from me.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any line.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
Credit to Hector for pulling off a fast one.
The Viper is looking for a chance at his third Royal Rumble win.
participants. First, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton is one of the smoothest wrestlers to ever do it. And he's looking in the best shape of his career.
Oh, he's proud to qualify for the Royal Rumble, especially with a biased Hector Flores officiating this match.
The Viper looks ready to secure a Rumble spot. The Archetype walks into this match at a huge disadvantage.
And his opponent, from Wisconsin, weighing in at 214 pounds, Cowboy!
Regardless of someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Hector Flores as referee. No way.
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This is the biggest opportunity of his comeback so far, and his sworn enemy is refereeing the match.
The Archetype faces an uphill battle. There's a spot. In the Royal Rumble match on the line here. This so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to give him a referee's license.
And a stomp to the gut.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on.
Schoolboy pinfall here.
Counters. Corner.
And pops the shoulder up. Ref was in perfect position there, earning that paycheck tonight.
You can't say our ref messed around with his cadence during that pin.
Locking up.
Oh, strong impact.
By the looks of that exchange, Randy may have just found an area in which he needs to improve.
He'll find a way to counter back, though.
The archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the
Orton securing the hold here, looking for the submission.
Submission hold in place, wrenching at the back. Just look at the strain on his face.
The Billy Goat's curse is broken.
Oh, a spear! Orton has the momentum against him here.
Looks like Orton's struggling here. Orton goes flying to the outside.
I get it. He needs to stop trying to be cute. Needs to get his head in the game.
He might just be stalling for time here.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. And he's being totally cut off here.
How much more of this can he take before he says enough?
And a stop to the gut.
Well, hold on here. What in the world is the ref doing? I honestly have no idea what just got into the official, who clearly has a more hands-on approach to officiating than I think any of us were expecting.
Back elbow right on the side of the face, and another. And a third!
And Orton finding himself on the wrong side.
Know that?
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to give him a referee's license. He just
finds the roll-up. Oh, turning the pin around.
And kicks out before the count. Great cadence on the count from him there.
He's respecting the strikes here. He's respecting the referee's position, so you will respect his authority.
Bludgeoned with a stiff shot.
Randy didn't exactly look Viper-like on that one.
But he is certainly tough enough to withstand some offense. No. Why is the ref getting involved?
Looks like he's coming back in.
Well, I guess our official has just established a new grudge coming out of this match.
Pin, shoulders are down.
But is it enough?
Only a one count before the kick out. He's not letting anyone argue that count.
That officiating is almost too good. In fact, I'd say it's suspiciously fair and balanced.
The archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the archetype. Caught that and reversed it. Clothesline!
what the hell this ref think they're doing, man?
Great power. Inverted suplex. Orton never saw that coming. Randy with a counter. Oh, jarring uppercut. Maybe not, maybe not. You've got something else in mind, I guess.
He better be able to back up all this jibber-jabber.
Avoided any damage, lad. Spear nearly cut in half.
Orton clearly rocked by a precise attack there.
Comes with the territory. Always have to expect a level of resistance.
Leaving the ring right here.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow. What a powerful belly-to-belly. Up on the barricade here. Up high.
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps.
Thrust into the crowd.
This will make returning to the ring in time that much harder. He quickly slides into the ring. Oh, clothesline! Looks like that really got him there.
It's attacks like that one that have made Orton such an enduring superstar.
DDT! Shoulders down, cover. Gets the shoulder up loud. What's it going to take? Give our guest referee his due. That was a good count.
That is as good as it gets in terms of officiating.
Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades.
Inverted DDT!
Lights out.
Has him wrangled. Belly to belly. Looking to get airborne here. Perched up top. Almost lost their balance, but regained it. Diving elbow drop.
Making his feelings very clear here.
Stops the kick. Setting up for something here. A backbreaker now.
And Randy Orton. Looks like we are going vintage. All the time in the world. Second rope DDT.
Orton remaining so poised in the heat of battle.
Orton looking to close this one out. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. In danger of being counted out.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license. Oh, big time clothesline, man.
Randy Orton gets him back.
Locks up.
Shoved right off.
All tied up now. Crafty move reverses the balance of power.
Working on the arm.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any.
Ooh, that'll mess up your shoulder.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Going to the cover. Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here. In a well-timed counter. Oh, ouch. He's got something in store.
Big time belly to belly.
Boom. Boom. Connecting fully with that one.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
No cause for concern on his part. It's still early.
Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot.
And a quick schoolboy.
That was a nice bit of officiating there. This job may suit him just fine.
And our special guest referee is obviously taking the responsibility quite seriously.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Headed out of the ring now.
A bit of hot dogging from Randy here.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
Being carried around now. A backbreaker now.
I guess the official was done playing rough. He wanted to get in on the action.
Counters the Viper's attack. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it?
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Out. Boom. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Ducks out of harm's way. Impaled by a spear. What on earth is happening right now?
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
Well, that should teach him to not celebrate before the match is even over.
Punch connects. Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back. Ooh. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Hold on. What's the Rock doing now? Hitting the mark hard with the elbow drop.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades. Talking a little smack to a fallen opponent and breaking their face.
Taking this match to the outside.
Orton being stalked. This Hector's got a hold of him.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Chop block.
Hooked up. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Spear!
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
Cobra clutch submission applied.
Battling against the hold, trying to get free from it.
This isn't about him winning or losing. Tap all you want, but in this case, a surrender does not grant you a reprieve.
No offense, but I'm going to have to say that a career in officiating is not in our referee's future. From the top! The Archetype headed to the Royal Rumble!
Hector Flores stopped the count!
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out!
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt. I know the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetype's road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The archetype beats sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I Quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna...
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Hector doesn't want us to coexist here, and he's brought me around to his point of view.
You worked so hard to get back here, and it could all be for nothing.
You're right. That's why I gotta win. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand...
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.